It's been an anxious time for a lot of Canadian business owners, and our next guest is one of those. She's the founder of a company that makes planners and notebooks. Tia Masic, the CEO and founder of Hemlock Oak. Thank you very much for coming in here. Beautiful looking planners that you have there.
Thank you.
That are printed in Canada.
Yep, they're printed and bound in Canada over in Toronto, and we design and process them all here. We even add customizations as well to them.
Yeah. They're very handsome-looking planners. And how important is the U.S. market for your company?
So we've always been very focused on Canada, but we've left it open to America because there's a lot of people down there that love planners and notebooks, and actually a lot of people that like to support Canadian-made and sustainable. So they actually make up half of our audience right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday, I think it was around 2 o'clock Pacific time when we heard the news about these tariffs. We didn't see them coming. We had no idea this was happening. How did the news land for you?
Honestly, I haven't slept much. It's been very difficult running the numbers, figuring out what we can do. We don't want to punish anyone because of these tariffs, and it's very stressful and scary. Yeah,
so run the numbers. I mean, like, if they come to pass, and they may not come to pass, right? This may be some kind of negotiating ploy by Trump as he kind of plays with people like you. But if it were to happen, how do you deal with that? How do you slap on an extra 50% on your wholesale cost to the United States?
Well, it's very stressful for us in particular because we have about 1,300 Americans that have already pre-ordered their 2027 planners. So when we run the costs, we're looking up to $100,000 just to get those planners down to them with the disbursement fees. It's pretty stressful because we don't want to punish customers that have actually helped us manufacture in Canada.
So those pre-orders for next year's planners, have they already paid?
Yes, they have.
So basically those contracts, I mean, if you want to look at it kind of technically, are done.
Exactly.
And now your unit cost potentially could be going up.
I mean, we're looking probably at like in the negatives. Just to make sure that we don't have brand damage from people that get these surprise fees. We don't want them to be punished that way. Yeah. So we're going to make sure that everyone who's already pre-ordered is not punished for that.
What is that? If, again, I keep saying, because I think it's really important to remember, if it were to happen, right? Because it may not. But if it were to happen, did you say it would be an extra $100,000 just to fulfill those orders?
Yes.
And I feel like your company is not so huge that you can just absorb $100,000. So what would that mean for you?
It's definitely challenging. We are currently working on plans to try to help us through that if that's the worst case scenario. And honestly, just reaching out more to Canadians to help us during this time. And by that you mean Canadians to buy,
Yeah, you know, it's funny, we had somebody, a representative here yesterday from the BC wine industry. Yeah. And one of the things he said is the message here should be for Canadians. 100%. There's something we can control is buy Canadian.
Yeah, as much as you can, support local because it's the lifeline for small business right now. Yeah.
It's tough to run a business, I'm sure. And then things like COVID come along, which we have no control over, and you just have to adjust. It strikes me that the problem here is this is a human-caused problem.
Yeah.
It must be frustrating for you.
It is frustrating, definitely, especially when we're doing our best. You know, we are trying to pay living wage to our staff. We're trying to be sustainable. We're trying to keep things open to America and other countries that want the planners. And yeah, it does feel a little bit like you get punished in the crossfire, so to speak. Yeah.
So no sleep last night.
No sleep.
What are you going to be doing over the next few days?
Lots of planning, a little bit of stressing, thinking about how we can continue to bring products that people enjoy without, it severely hampering our business. But I'm going to fight for it. We're going to fight for it. And I think, we have a lot of suppliers and manufacturers counting on us as well. So there's a lot of people involved, and I'm very determined to make sure that we survive.
And in the meantime, your message for Canadians watching?
Buy Canadian. Yeah, you're our lifeline.
Tia Masic, CEO and founder of Hemlock Oak. Thank you very much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.